People gather around success, not struggle. That is the spotlight and the shadows. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Take a moment to reflect on human nature, on the dynamics of our social cycles, our communities, even the broader world. What do we gravitate towards? What captures our attention? What earns the applause, the recognition, the gathering of support? Often is the shining moments, the victories, the breakthroughs, the stories of triumph. We see the celebrations, the accolades, the crowds that flock to the winners. But what about the journey before that? What about the lonely nights, the countless failures, the silent battles, the raw, the unglamorous struggle? The truth, often unspoken, is that people gather around success, not struggle. Today we are here not to lament this reality, but to understand it, to leverage it, and to use it as a powerful motivator to push through the unseen battles and emerge victorious, drawing the very support we desire. The unseen grind and the visible triumph. Number one, the human tendency of being drawn to the light and for them to adverse to darkness. It is fundamental aspects of human psychology. We are generally drawn to positive energy, to solutions, to victory. Therefore, consider this. Survival instinct. Historically, aligning with strength and success was a survival mechanism. It offered safety and opportunity. Another thing is the comfort zone. Witnessing struggle can be uncomfortable. It reminds us of our own vulnerabilities, our own potential for failure, and the hard work requires. It is easier to celebrate the outcome than to endure the process with someone. Next is the what is in it for me factor. People are often drawn to what can benefit them. Inspiration, opportunity, shared joy. Struggle, by its nature, often demands empathy and effort without immediate reward. So people will tend to averse it. The next thing is the narrative of victory. Society loves a success story. It is inspiring, aspirational, and provides a clear, digestible narrative. The messy, down-out struggle is rarely the headline. Therefore, understanding this isn't pessimistic. It is realistic. It means you must be your own primary support system during the struggle. Number two, the unseen battle. And these are the virtue of character. Before success, there is almost always a period of intense, often solitary struggle. This is where true character is forged. And these are the lonely grind, the early mornings, late nights, the rejections, the doubts, the failures. These are often faced alone or with a very small core group of believers. This is the virtue where resilience is built. Another thing is developing inner strength. When external support is scarce, you learn to rely on your own grit, your own determination, your own belief in your vision. This self-reliance is a valuable asset, is an invaluable asset. Another thing is the test of commitment. The struggle weeds out the faint-hearted. Only those truly committed to their vision will persist when the path is others and the audience is absent. Another thing is learning and adaptation. Struggle forces you to innovate, to learn, to adapt, to find new solutions. And these are the skills that ultimately lead to success. Therefore, embrace this period. It is not a punishment, it is your training ground. Number 3, the power of breaking through. That is the magnetism of success. Once you push through the struggle and achieve a breakthrough, the dynamic shifts automatically. And next will be visibility and validation. Success creates visibility. People will start noticing. The media will also start noticing. Opportunities will arise. The very people who were absent during your struggle now want to be part, and they will want to be associated with your triumph. The next is inspiration and hope. Your success story becomes a beacon. It inspires others, showing them what is possible and giving them hope for their own journeys. This draws people to you automatically. Another thing is credibility and trust. Achievement builds credibility. When you have proven yourself, people are more willing to listen, to invest, to collaborate. Next is the network effect. Success opens doors to new networks, new connections, and a wider cycle of influence. This magnetism isn't about arrogance. It is a natural consequence of demonstrating value and overcoming adversity. Number 4 is leveraging the reality. That is your strategic approach. Since people gather around success, how do you tragically navigate your journey? How do you strategically navigate your journey? Number 1, be your own cheerleader. During the struggle, cultivate unwavering self-belief. You are your most important advocate. Next, focus on the process, not the audience. Don't work for applause during the struggle. Work for the outcome, for the mastery, for the vision. The applause will come later. Next is guard your energy. Be discerning about who you share your struggles with. Confide in a very small, trusted circle who genuinely offer support, not just judgment and pity. Another thing is celebrate small wins privately. Acknowledge your progress, no matter how minor, to maintain your own motivation. Next is let your results speak. Instead of explaining your struggle, let your eventual success be the explanation. Your actions will tell the most compelling story. The next is remember your roots. Once successful, remember the struggle. This humility keeps you grounded and allows you to genuinely inspire others who are still in their own battles. In summary, the journey from shadow to spotlight. We have understood the human tendency to gather around success, not struggle. We have also embraced the struggle as the essential, often solitary container where character and resilience are built or forged. And we have also learned how breakthroughs naturally create magnetism, drawing the very support and recognition that were absent during the unseen grind. Therefore, embrace your unseen battle. Today, let's make a powerful commitment to ourselves. Let's stop waiting for external validation during our struggles and instead focus on the persistent effort that will unsurprisingly lead to success, and with it, the support we desire. My friends, what is that one current struggle you are facing, and how will you commit to pursuing or to pushing through it, relying on your own inner strength without seeking external validation? And what is that one small, consistent action you will take today that moves you closer to a visible success, knowing that this action is part of your unseen grind? And who is that one passion, truly trusted, that you will allow into your struggle, knowing that they will offer genuine support, not just an audience? Therefore, don't let the absence of the audience deter you. Don't let the discomfort of struggle make you quit. In conclusion, this is your story of triumph. Yes, it is true that people gather around success, not struggle. But that is not a reason to despair. It is a powerful call to action. It means that the most profound work, the most essential growth happens in the shadows, in the quiet moments of persistent effort and unwavering belief. So go forth, embrace your struggle as your secret training ground. Work diligently, persistently, and build your success bricks by painstaking bricks. For when you emerge, when you step into the light of the achievement, the crowds will gather, the applause will ring out, and your story will not just be one of success, but one of profound courage, resilience, and the undeniable truth that you earned every single bit of it. Thank you.